The monkey. Mankind's closest living.
Hello all, and welcome to the tale of Monkey Quest. Now you're probably wondering what Monkey Quest is. Well, let me tell you. Nickelodeon released this massively multiplayer title for PC in March 2011, but not before being shown at GDC earlier that year. This game is a side-scrolling 3D platformer as an MMO, and in my opinion is one of my most remembered games I've played. But that's not just what it's about. It's a lot more. Today, I'm going to be bringing you through the fun and disappointing tale of Monkey Quest. This game takes place in the fictional world of Ook, with players being able to take a part in a plentiful amount of quests by themselves or with friends. The central area of the world was Clock Tower Square, where players could also partake in special timed events surrounding popular Nickelodeon properties such as Power Rangers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and even SpongeBob SquarePants. This area was revamped in 2013, including more minigames and stuff to do. To travel to other areas and complete quests and progress in the story to save the Monkey King, you would have to traverse the crossroads that would have many sections to it. These sections were set to specific monkey tribes and would allow you to travel to these special areas. As well, if you went to the eastern path from the Clock Tower Square, you would be able to find the simpler story quests that wouldn't have much to do with the tribes of Ook, and rather the Monkey King. Speaking of the tribes, there were 5 of them, which are the Mektek, the Sea Dragons, Utu Mystics, Chimfu, and the Ice Raiders. Only the Mektek tribe being unenjoyable and seemingly cut from the game, as there was never a point in where you can access the Mektek levels. In one of the promotional trailers, a level seemingly related to the Mektek appears, which makes it unfortunate since I remember always trying to find a way through the entrance, but never succeeded. Anyways, let's talk more about the gameplay. It was quite simple. To move, you would use the arrow keys, which was more common back then, and the space bar would allow you to jump and also do a nosedive if you press the down button after pressing space. The game also had 5 slots for equipable items. Weapons, potions, pets were among the many items players could choose to occupy the empty slots. The game's currency... Okay, this is obvious, it's bananas. What else would it be? These are mainly obtained through quest rewards, but could also be obtained through bashing obstacles or defeating certain enemies. The secondary currency was Nick Cash, based from Nickelodeon, of course, which could be earned from purchasing the currency with real-life money, or by simply leveling up. Speaking of real-life money, you could also buy a membership, Monkey Quest Premium, just in case you think Nickelodeon and Viacom wasn't getting enough of your money for ad space in their other titles. Membership would allow you to purchase special items like weapons and pets, and would also allow you to travel to special stages. Now, after explaining all of this to you, I think I should move to its history and why I hate Viacom. In 2012, a spin-off mobile game titled Monkey Quest Thunderbow was released only for Apple devices, unfortunately. This was an arcade-style game similar to games like Angry Birds, and had a lot of parity with the regular Monkey Quest title, with you being able to import your own personalized monkey avatar from it, as well as earning exclusive items, gears, and weapons through Thunderbow for the main game. Also, the same year, it appeared that a film about Monkey Quest was in the works by Paramount Studios, according to Variety, but of course, not all things last or happen. In 2014, Nickelodeon announced the game would close in September only after 3 years, alongside with Thunderbow only after 2 years. In wanting to focus on new titles and experiences, and Viacom just not wanting to support the game anymore. This was a very sad time, knowing that the game was just shutting down to enable the development of new crappy mobile titles to milk the franchises they were based on. In the final month before the final dawn, everyone had free membership to the game, which is almost a slap in the face since these memberships should help keep the game online. But eventually it shut down, with the website shutting down in January 2016. redirecting to Nickelodeon's Facebook page instead. Monkey Quest is dead, and all was lost. But not all people live, just the suffer. There are plenty of Monkey Quest projects, with none of them ever living to tell the day of a public release, due to the dirtiness of Viacom's lustful pockets, shutting down each project that dares infringe on their intellectual property they haven't touched for 7 years, even if the project owner wants a license to operate the Rebirthing projects. The most prominent project of these was Monkey Quest Reborn, which, to be fair, I'm a bit unclear of when it started. However, I do believe it began in early 2019 and was continuously picked up by plenty of people throughout. This was a project that promised to bring back the classic experience of Monkey Quest, reusing the same assets, mechanics, and pretty much everything down to the code. Pretty much think of World of Warcraft Classic, which brings back the classic experience of the first versions of the game. Think of the first expansion, Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, but with minimal changes and for free. All progress with this project was steady going, until recently, this year in January. Viacom threatened the main development team with a DMCA on copyright infringement. An end of an era, all because of Viacom acting like a certain other company when fans want to work on a game out of love. You hate to see it. But what do I think about Monkey Quest? I did play it for quite a bit during 2013, 2014, and 2012. I never got through it. I never beat the game. I never even made it halfway or a quarter way. But it was a good game to me, and it's very nostalgic to hear the music and see footage of this game and the Reborn projects and love for it. All these years after, several years. It's been 7 years. 2014 is when it was ended. It's just unfortunate that Viacom won't continue the project, didn't leave it up, won't let fans do the work for them. It's to the point where it's pretty much like Nintendo, eh? But anyways, that's pretty much where the tale ends. Sometimes you just have to let things go and move on. That's about it. See ya.